Equality is a lie. It is a myth perpetuated to coax women into complicity with their own oppression. Women are not equal to men. No two people are equal. We are not born equal or with equal advantages. We do not experience life equally. And while we all eventually die, we do not encounter death on equal terms. We each come from different backgrounds, possess different qualities and talents, cultivate different knowledges and expertise, accrue unique experiences, have distinct desires and needs, and have been systematically advantaged or disadvantaged based on the social identities we have either willingly chosen or had imposed upon us by others. It is not simply that we are not equal because we are different. Rather, we are not equal because our differences have been manipulated by a society intent on justifying and preserving its traditions and norms. Our differences have been systematized and moralized over generations, such that we have been conditioned to believe, for example, that men are superior to women and that white people are superior to all Black and brown and indigenous people. In the United States, what we designate as inequalities, political, economic, or social, are nothing but the measured effects of the discrimination of difference in relation to the white supremacist cis-heteropatriarchy. Invoking the words of bell hooks, I refer to the total ideological system as the, quote, white supremacist cis-heteropatriarchy. Admittedly, it should be the, quote, white supremacist capitalist cis-heteropatriarchy. Yet the magnitude of this word salad is at times too much, even for my big mouth. So, occasionally, I may simply refer to the, quote, patriarchy, or the, quote, white supremacist patriarchy. U.S. social movements fighting against racial, gender, and LGBTQ+ discrimination have found more success in redressing measurable inequalities in laws and policies than in eradicating the pervasive oppressions at the root of this nation and its values. Oppressions that have inflicted incalculable pain and trauma on generations of people. The feminist movement is one such movement that has measured women's progress in terms of equality. To be clear, the movement is not a monolith. Parallel and often intersecting versions of feminism have coexisted for decades, distinguished by the particular ideologies and players. From single-issue to multi-issue feminism, liberal to radical feminism, Black to white feminism. Despite the plurality of feminisms, the unfortunate fact is that equality feminism has had a stranglehold on the movement's values, political strategies, and agenda for more than a century. While not without some resistance, equality feminism has been embraced across sectors, government, industry, and the media, and commercialized to the point of cultural saturation. Equality signs everywhere, on billboards and T-shirts and mugs and dog collars. The sign, in fact, says it all. Equality's broad acceptance is due in part to its perceived logical simplicity, rendered as equal rights under the law, equal representation in government and industry, and equal participation in society. And American feminism has long held this idea as the solution to systemic misogyny. But equality will not free us. Women's liberation cannot be achieved through assimilation into patriarchal institutions. Plenty of radical Black and lesbian feminists have told us this for years. And the current political moment, the unyielding assault on civil rights and the criminalization and imprisonment of people seeking health care, proves the lie of equality. This moment reinforces to us that equality is contingent upon the whims of the people in power. It's a cruel joke, because despite various rights, laws, and legal mechanisms, from voting rights to equal protection and due process, promised as correctives to societal oppression and systemic discrimination, equality remains elusive.